How to save $10,000 in 1 year. The emotional relief of becoming debt-free. Have you ever felt that weight in your chest when you check your bank account? The constant anxiety of debt hanging over you, knowing that every day it's getting harder to escape? But what if I told you that in just 12 months, you could not only save $10,000, but experience the emotional relief of becoming completely debt-free? Stick around, because today I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Point 1. The hidden stress of debt isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's an invisible weight that presses down on you every single day. You know the feeling. Every time you log into your bank account, your stomach drops. The student loans, credit card bills, car payments, they all add up. It starts to feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle, right? And the worst part? The mental toll. That constant stress, that nagging worry. The fear that no matter how hard you work, you'll never break free. But let me be clear, you can break free. And this is where we start the journey. But first, let's talk about how you can reclaim your peace of mind and set yourself up for a debt-free future. Quick question. When was the last time you checked your credit card balance? Did you flinch when you saw the number? Yeah, I thought so. Point 2. The emotional relief of financial freedom. Let's pause and think about this for a second. What would your life look like if you didn't have debt hanging over you? Imagine waking up in the morning and knowing your money is working for you, not against you. How much lighter would you feel? That emotional relief is priceless. No more waking up in the middle of the night worrying about bills. No more feeling like you're falling further and further behind. And here's the truth. It all starts with the decision to take control of your finances. The moment you decide that debt won't control your life anymore, that's when the change begins. Point 3. The power of setting clear, measurable goals. So you want to save $10,000 in a year, right? But how do you even begin? You start by setting clear, measurable goals. If you want to hit that $10,000 target in 12 months, that's about $833 a month. But breaking it down even further, can you save $200 a week? Or maybe $100 this week and increase it as you go? By breaking it down into smaller, more manageable chunks, you're taking the overwhelming and turning it into something achievable. And every time you hit one of these small milestones, you'll get a boost of motivation to keep going. This approach not only helps you save money, but it also shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. You'll start seeing your progress, which makes the process feel less daunting and more empowering. But goals alone aren't enough. To make this work, you need a strategy, a system that makes saving automatic. So let's talk about how you can make saving $10,000 easier by putting your plan on autopilot. Point 4. Automate your savings. Here's the golden rule of saving. Automate. Set it and forget it. The biggest barrier to saving is temptation. It's easy to say, I'll save later, but when your paycheck hits and you're faced with the option of saving versus spending, it's often a battle. So what do? You set up automatic transfers. Right when you get paid, a portion of that money goes directly into your savings account. This way, you're not even tempted to spend it. It's out of sight, out of mind. And here's the kicker. While you're automating your savings, you also need to automate your debt payments. Pay down your debt as you save. You're not just building your savings account, you're also building a future where debt isn't weighing you down anymore. All right, let me guess. You're already thinking, but what if I need the money for something else? Trust me, I get it. But let's be real. You don't need a new pair of shoes this week. You need financial freedom. Let's get back to it. Point 5. Building tiny habits for long-term success. Consistency is where the magic happens. It's easy to get excited in the first few weeks, but the real challenge is sticking with it. Here's how you do it. Small, consistent habits. Skipping a meal out each week, canceling that subscription you don't use, or selling items you don't need. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Every time you make a small choice to save, you're building momentum. And that momentum will get you closer to that $10,000 target. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll be amazed at how quickly things add up. But here's the big question. How can you make sure you're staying motivated and on track, especially when the journey gets tough? Let's talk about the power of your future self and why you need to keep your eyes on the prize. Point 6. Visualize your future debt-free self. Imagine yourself a year from now, debt-free, financially secure, and living with the freedom to make choices without that constant burden of bills and debt. Visualizing this future version of yourself is powerful. It gives you the emotional fuel to keep going, even when it gets hard. When you focus on the why behind your goal, not just the dollar amount, it makes all the sacrifices feel worth it. You're not just saving money. You're investing in a future where you feel at peace with your finances. Point 7. The urgency to start today. Look, I won't sugarcoat it. If you wait, you risk falling back into old habits. Procrastination is the silent killer of financial freedom. Time is your greatest asset. The earlier you start, the less pressure you'll feel as you work toward your goal. So ask yourself, what's stopping you from starting right now? The longer you delay, the more difficult it gets to break free from lifestyle creep and debt. The time is now. Your future self will thank you for taking action today. So are you ready to take control of your financial future? To experience the relief of becoming debt-free and saving $10,000? If so, it's time to act. Start small, stay consistent, and visualize your debt-free self. You've got this. Drop a comment below and let me know what your first step will be in this journey to save $10,000 and become debt-free. And make sure to subscribe for more tips on living your wealthiest life. Your future's in your hands. Start now, and let's make it count.